Afghan asylum seeker Payman has been living in this reception center since he fled Russia last December. He is waiting for the outcome of his asylum application.
It is difficult not only for me, but all refugees who are living in Finland.
Payman is one of 1,300 migrants who crossed into Finland irregularly last year.
What was shocking there as well, there were only me from Afghanistan, Somalia, India and Syria, I guess, and Iraq a little bit. They were not living in Russia. They were they had a special kind of student visa to come to Russia, and after 1 or 3 days they crossed the border. So it was something like systematic.
Migrants from Syria, Somalia, Iraq and other countries started arriving at the Russia-Finland border in August 2023. The Finnish government claimed that Russia was instrumentalizing them. In November, it started closing its land borders, citing national security concerns. The day Payman entered Finland, the last 2 land border crossings were shut down. Payman came to Russia in 2016 thanks to a scholarship. He studied management and international business. He even ran a successful import business. But then Russian authorities told him he has 15 days to leave the country.
After 15 days. That when I was trying to understand why they were sending me these kind of letters, they were offered me somehow to just join the military. Then I understood the whole plan, what is it going on. I mean, they want more soldiers probably.
The prospect of having to fight in Ukraine left him feeling panicked. And then he heard that the border with Finland would close in 2 days.
If I was not leaving Russia, they will take me to the jail, prisons, or deport me back to Afghanistan, or take me to the military. Or if I go to Finland, I don't know what will happen, but I was sure that it will be not as worse as if I stay in Russia.
Since July, a Finnish law allows border guards to send migrants back to Russia without the chance of seeking asylum. The Finnish government cites security reasons in light of Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
It's not a question of asylum, it's a question of our security.
But some Finnish politicians and legal scholars say this doesn't justify the blanket prohibition of claiming asylum. Last year, Finland began constructing a fence on its 1,300-kilometer border with Russia. Only 1,300 migrants arrived in Finland in 2023. For comparison, some 23,000 migrants arrived in Poland via Belarus last year. Like Finland, Poland has accused Russia of orchestrating irregular migration across its borders. Observers are worried that the restrictive policies and practices reinforce stigmas and fuel racist attitudes.
If by default somebody or a group of people are considered as threat to security, so how would we expect that person to get integrated in the society and be accepted as a trusted member of the society and contribute to that society?
Some legal scholars also think the legal changes violate Finnish, EU and international law.
So my worry is that through time, if every and each actor, such as the states, continue accepting that national security precedes the right to seek asylum, they can easily give up on those obligations.
Finland's shift to the right is not only affecting migrants, but also organizations that support them. Startup Refugees has been helping migrants find employment since 2015. They fear that many talented migrants will leave Finland or decide against coming here.
It's affecting our work in the sense that our customers are much more worried, they are more desperate because the government is also cutting the rights of immigrants in terms of how much money they need to make in order to stay in Finland, how much money they need to make in order to bring their kids to live in Finland, etc. So we can physically feel the stress of our customers a lot more currently than we did, for example, 2 years ago.
Since Finland closed all land border crossings in December, 39 asylum seekers have arrived from Russia. Asylum seeker Payman is worried about his future in Finland. In September, the financial aid he and other asylum seekers received was cut from 340 to 300 euros per month.
Even 340 was low. I was struggling. Get the food on my table at least. I don't have any other resources. I don't even have a coat for a winter coat. I mean, like, this is something which are pretty challenging for me. So it is really important for me to find a job. It is difficult not only for me, but the whole for all refugees who are living in Finland.
Not finding a job despite his 2 degrees and speaking 8 languages has taken a toll on him mentally. The uptick in racist violence is also a big concern for him.
Well, I am concerned about what is going on and shifting to the right and stuff, because I will be the first one who will be affected. Much pressure you get on your mind when you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, okay, I got here, everything's fine, but what's gonna happen now? What if Finland does not accept you? What will happen they tell you to go back to your country?
If his asylum decision is positive, Payman wants to pursue a PhD, relaunch his business and work as a teacher in Finland. He says his hopes rest in people raising their voice against exclusion and hatred.